guys, welcome back to AGJaily15. So today I wanted to show you guys how I take care of the main hair types of American Girl dolls. This is almost all of them. Many videos on the internet showing you how to take care of your doll's hair, but I just thought it'd be nice to make a new updated one. So the doll I would like to start with is Julie, of course, because she has the straightest hair that any American Girl doll has. So Julie has some of the straightest hair. It has no bend to it whatsoever. And another doll that looks a lot like that, you can already see her, is Truly Me 47. She also does not have a single bend to her hair. Now there is other dolls that do have this type of hair, like Truly Me 38, and I think there's another one, but I'm not sure. The number's not coming to my head right now. But this is probably the easiest hair to take care of just because of how flat and straight it is, and it doesn't really have a lot of curve. So here I have my 3 brushes, and for a more pricier brush, this is an Olivia Garden styler. It was, I think, totaled around $20, but it has these little boar bristles, as you can see, which kind of smooth the hair out. We're gonna start by brushing at the ends, and since her hair isn't even tangled, it's, you know, already detangled. So yeah, now we're gonna come across one thing, is that American Girl dolls' wigs don't go all the way to the side of their heads. They do cover up around this much, but they don't go here. They don't have sideburns like humans. So when you are brushing the hair, you want to make sure that you're only brushing the wig part and you're not brushing on their face, or else you will scratch up your doll, and that is something that you don't want to do and you want to avoid. So as you can see here, I am only brushing the wig part, and if you were to just brush down and use a lot of force, you would be scratching the side of her head. And now I'm going to be using Julie to show you guys how I brush the back of the hair. So again, just hold your doll firmly, get your brush, start relatively low. I've also separated her braids out the way. And ta-da! That is just how it works. Now what you don't want to do is that you don't want to rip this brush through dolls with very straight hair, or any brush really, because you will make the hair frizz up a lot easier, and it's very easy to do on super straight hair. So just be very careful, take your time, and this hair is actually really easy to straighten too. So there you have it. That's how you do very straight hair. Now, most American Girl dolls have this type of hair, and it is also straight, but it has a little bit of a flip here, as you can see. So this hair is also the same process. You just want to brush through it as gently as you can. And that is all. That is all you have to do. It is also super duper easy to care for. So yeah. Another category I'd like to touch up on is layers. Her layers are just at the front of her head, so they're not very thick like Marissa's Truly Me 30s, but she does have a lot of layers. Now typically I brush her hair the same, but try to treat the layers like their own section of hair because they are an entirely different length, and I also try to keep those towards the front of her head because they usually look a little bit awkward behind her head. As you can see, they just kind of stop there. So yeah, but if you do want to keep them behind her head, you just gotta brush it, flip your brush a little upwards, kind of twist it like that, and there you go, and it will stay nicely tucked behind her head. Here I have Just Like You number 17, I believe it is. Now I did want to show you guys this doll because she does have bangs. Now Just Like You dolls in the beginning had pie bangs, so that means that there wasn't this realistic part. It went all the way up here, but you would still treat them the same, except you just want to be a little bit more careful with the pie bangs because they're a lot easier to tangle with the rest of her hair. Now these are a lot more separated and a lot more like formal, like uniformed. So yeah, but to detangle these, I like to use a brush, like a toothbrush, and then sometimes I like to use a comb. But again, like I said before, you have to be very careful when using brushes because they can scrape up her forehead, although these bangs are pretty nice and thick. So yeah, just be careful not to comb the bangs with the hair. You want to kind of keep that sectioned off, but be very gentle with the comb. So this is a soft bristle toothbrush. It won't really do much, but since she is basically pretty much new. It is really all she needs just to kind of smooth those bangs down. And you could also spray some water onto the brush, kind of flick some off, and then brush your bangs down. And that will really get the flyaways just all going in a way. And my cat really likes toothbrushes. No, no. Here is Just Like You 23. She has a little flip, or a pretty tight flip at the end of her hair. Now, her and 22, I believe, have this in their hair, but it's very easy to care for. So, like you would, I would recommend spritzing her hair with water now. Just a light little mist, and then, okay, you're gonna get your brush and kind of start at the bottom. And initially, you just want to detangle the hair. As you can see, her hair is already bouncing back. But now what you want to do is you want to kind of flick your wrist and bring the brush up so that the hair curves on the bottom of the brush. So that that curve is really nice and bouncy. Look at that. Now we're just going to flip our brush, and that is it. And that is how you take care of hair with a pretty tight little curl at the end. Now here we have Kanani. As y'all can see, her hair is very, very, very long. It kind of stops around her butt, but if you pull it down, it goes around her shins. So I know she also has wavy hair, but I would just like to show you guys how I kind of take care of her hair. So you just take small sections, spritz them down, and start with your brush. And then you kind of just curl this brush around like this. So you're kind of just twirling your brush, and you have this loose curl. And then you just repeat this process all over her head, and you'll have a bunch of these like loose kind of waves and like ringlet waves, I want to say, because they're not very tight curls, but it's a nice shape. You can just brush all her hair together in the back. If you don't really like the definition, I would recommend this, but you can just brush her hair in the back and then curl this bottom piece around the bottom of your hand. Curls, try and make like one big all curl, and then you can let it loose, and you can just kind of have this like brushed out look. If that's what you're into, I'm not sure how many people are into that. And then I just like to brush out the ends so they're not really binded together. But yeah, you can have this nice little brushed out look. Sometimes I leave her hair like this, and sometimes I don't. But for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you guys. Now for dolls with curly hair. Nenea typically doesn't have curly hair. I just curled her hair a lot more. But since her hair is already detangled, I know everybody's screaming. I am not using water right now, but I'm just gonna brush through her wig. Spritz some water. Now, based off the ways that American Girl dolls are manufactured, the hair should basically already be bouncing up like that. Let me give you guys a replay. There you go. Now, if your doll has kind of lost her pattern, like it's like a Sage Copeland or say like a Lainey, you're gonna want to brush it. Take a nice thin section. You're gonna want to wrap it around your finger neatly, so flat. Make sure it is flat each time you're wrapping it around. I hope that makes sense. And then you're gonna let go of it in your hand, and then you're just gonna slowly release it. And there you go. You get this nice little curl. And that is how you take care of dolls with curly hair. So here's my Yvette. Give her a little bit of grace. I don't have an outfit for her, but Yvette, at the bottom of her wig, she does have a couple curls. So these curls right here, I have just gotten this Yvette. Now you're gonna try and find curls that are already on their own, like this one. This one is nice and defined. So we love to do that, and we want to keep it together. Hold on. We want to keep it together So we don't want to separate this curl. So you can typically curl it. Sometimes the hair will be pretty tangled, but my Yvette's hair is not tangled. So yeah, now you can also use your finger, or you can use a comb. This is a teasing comb, I'm pretty sure, so it's not the right type of comb. But you're gonna want to wrap it around the comb all flat. And let it go. And look at that, it worked. A nice, pretty little spiral curl. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys maintain your American Girl dolls hair nice and neat. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.